A victim of an alleged assault by the recently launched Crime Prevention Wardens, also known as AmaPanyaza in Gauteng, is still receiving medical attention for his injuries. According to reports, after Andrew Maake was severely beaten, he lost some of his bodily functions. Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi says the incident is currently being investigated. Newzroom Afrika's Ntando Mnyandu has that story.
Taking an oath to serve and protect the community, equipped with luxurious German cars and helicopters. However, for Andrew Maake from Gauteng, it's a different story. Maake was allegedly assaulted by the AmaPanyaza. He says he now requires surgery for his injuries.
With regards to that, it is very serious. As I mentioned, the doctor got the results back and everything, and they're going to do a surgery with me tomorrow. So they're going to admit me tomorrow from about 9 o'clock, and then they're going to do surgery around about like 12 or 1 o'clock, and then I'll probably be in hospital. I'll probably be in hospital for the next 4 or 5 days while they check on me and after the surgeries.
Maake opened the case at Gauteng North Police Station, but to date he has never been given any update on the investigation. The setting of the Crime Prevention Warden has been labelled procedurally flawed.
The difference in Gauteng is that it's not the city of Johannesburg, it's not the metro, it is the province that has created this new cadre of 6,000 what we call Gauteng Crime Prevention Wardens. The other difference is that in the Western Cape, there is a government gazette that authorizes their appointment. In Gauteng, there is no government gazette.
According to Section 334 of the Criminal Procedure Act, peace officers must be published in the government gazette before they are given marching orders. However, that was not the case with AmaPanyaza. Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi believes that the deployment of crime prevention wardens was done within the ambit of the law.
They are still in training. There is precedent that other provinces that are the same unit will follow the same law and ensure that we've got a unit that can stand on its own.
But in a written response to a question from Good Party in Parliament, the Minister of Justice says at the time of deployment, his department had not been given a written request for gazetting. Police Minister, on the other hand, could not be drawn to the fray.
All other structures that are not members of the South African Police Service are dealt by the Minister of Justice through the Criminal Procedure Act. It's him that works on that. Those structures would apply, but the communication and correspondence will be between that structure and the Minister of Justice.
Cities like Cape Town have already successfully introduced peace officers, saying this has helped with pushing down crime levels.
I think it's very vital when we consider the vetting process. Any person that goes into law enforcement must be properly vetted. We need to ensure that those officers that enter the force is ultimately credible and that they have the character but also the dedication towards law enforcement. And I think Gauteng had to ensure that that particular process is undertaken.
The public has expressed mixed views about the so-called AmaPanyaza, with some saying they use excessive force at times.
Abantu bakaPanyaza na ho ya ka nna ba right ka ya ba right. Hobane ya ba kgethi le mongwana monyane je ba mo hlorisa. A le monyane hobane ba hloka ntho ba ihlokang, mara so le se ba hlorisa lona ba banyane. Ka ba right ka ya ba right.
Ngisho ngithi bona bayasebenza khona akufani nodlame nje selehlile.
Bathanda kabi umsebenzi wabo muhle kabi ngoba thina bogogo sehlukumezeka. Sihlukunyezwa abantwana bethu, sihlukunyezwa abazukulu bethu.
Crime and security expert Dr. Johan Becker says there is a thin line between enforcing and breaking the law.
First of all, the training. I mean, it's a 3 months training is simply too short to instill the kind of discipline in these wardens that is required. The second problem here is direct command and control. So this also appears to be absent.
As AmaPanyaza continue combing the streets of Gauteng communities, one wonders if they do so wielding absolute power and acting with impunity. For Newzroom Afrika Channel 405, I'm Ntando Mnyandu in Gauteng.